Spencer Antle had too many clothes in his warehouse. Boxes piled up when stores stopped buying his polos and pants. So he opened his own store on Nantucket Island. That meant a small electrical job, installing lights, fixtures, and wiring for Kevin Gould.
You gonna drive it?
Gould's a Nantucket electrician, worried like his wife Carolyn.
We're just working class people, really.
And at this point, being a working class person in Nantucket is hard.
Yeah, it is.
Blue-collar families here rely on work from Nantucket's wealthy summer residents. But Gould's one-man operation is down 2/3, from 21 calls a week to 7 calls a week.
Just trying to keep things going, supporting the family, making sure the bills are paid. It's been a challenge.
They've cut $300 from monthly spending. Dining out 4 times a month is over. And on the home menu, less fresh fish. It's too expensive.
Instead of having fish, say, 4 times a month, we may have it just a couple times a month.
That means fewer trips to fish markets like Sales Seafood, a wholesale and retail business Charlie Sales started in 1968.
So here's a native, the old band, Nantucket.
A 2-pound lobster. Its price, one more sign of the times.
So this thing would sell for now?
Probably $6.50,
And last year?
$8.50,
$8.50.
as high as $10.
Sales sells conch and other seafood to fancy restaurants across America. But sales at Sales are off $140,000 a month. Employees have felt it.
We cut the hours back. That's most of the thing we did, cut the hours back.
By how much?
Oh, probably 30%.
And because this fish market is hurting, its suppliers are also struggling. Worried fishermen like Bill Blount.
Just keep on coming. Okay, fine, thanks.
On this morning, he motored through harbor fog on one engine. His other had just died, like the market for ground fish. In 3 weeks last month, the price per pound of yellowtail and large cod plunged. Blount switched to scallops.
If the price of these goes down, what then?
Well, I'll probably keep going. All I can do is work harder.
Harder and smarter. He motors out when tides are fair to save gas, his big expense. But he's $500,000 in debt, and his American dream now, to die without owing any money.
I think God puts in our heart, each of us, something that we really enjoy doing, and I think if you find that, you'll be a happy man. Whether you get rich or not is something else.
Blount needs ice to keep his scallops fresh. To save money, he reuses that ice and now spends $1,000 a year less at Crystal Ice in New Bedford, Mass. This ice house mostly sells to fishing boats, $56 a ton. Its business is melting. So manager Rob Hicks had to let 4 guys go.
Every day we come in, it's like, okay, when are we going to get busy? When are we going to get busy?
It's a family-owned ice house that also sells in Warwick, Rhode Island to Louis Manzoni. He turns a block of ice into a piece of art. But his ice sculpture business has gone cold. Fewer weddings and corporate functions.
People have the money, but they're a little bit more cautious. They don't know how bad tomorrow or next week's going to get.
He buys half the blocks of ice he did a year ago and works harder and longer for less. But like so many people in this recession, all he can do is chip away. Mark Strassmann, CBS News, Nantucket, Massachusetts.